Imagine a man so ruthless, so devoid of empathy, that his name alone strikes fear into the hearts of an entire city. This is the story of Ramon El Diablo Serrano, a crime lord who believed he owned the night. In the pouring rain, his convoy of black SUVs speeds through the slums, a pack of wolves hunting for their next victim. His first target, a homeless man, sleeping in his rusty car, his only possession in the world. Ramon's men drag the old man out, breaking the windows, stealing his last shred of dignity. As the man cries, begging for mercy, Ramon looks down at him with ice-cold indifference and says, "Then you've got nothing." He leaves the man sobbing in the street, a chilling testament to his cruelty. But Ramon's reign of terror doesn't stop there. Next, he storms into the home of a desperate family. A father, drowning in debt, pleads for more time. Ramon ignores him, his men ransacking the house, taking everything of value. The wife and children cry, but their tears mean nothing to him. When the father resists, Ramon's men hold him down. In a horrifying act of brutality, they take one of his kidneys as payment. The screams of the children echo as Ramon walks away without a single glance back. His cruelty knows no bounds. In a remote, starving village, he forces desperate parents to make an unthinkable choice: trade their own children for food. One cow for one child. He smirks as he tears families apart, his heart as barren as the land he pillages. This is Ramon's world, a world built on the suffering of others. But even a man who thinks he's a god must face his own mortality. One stormy night, Ramon's convoy is ambushed. Bullets fly, metal screams, and 3 shots find their mark in Ramon's chest. As he collapses on the wet asphalt, his empire crumbles around him. His last breath is a desperate whisper, "I can't die." And then darkness. He awakens not in a hospital, but in a blinding golden hall. A divine voice booms, "Ramon Serrano." Your cruelty echoes through countless lives. Before him, a figure of pure light takes form. God, by justice, you belong in hell, the voice declares, but mercy grants one chance. Ramon, stripped of his power, falls to his knees, begging. He promises to change, to do anything for a second chance. And God grants it, but with a terrifying condition. You will return to Earth as every person you destroyed. You will live their pain. You will suffer their suffering. Only then may your soul be judged again. Ramon's punishment begins. He is no longer the predator. He is the prey. He becomes the homeless man, freezing in the streets, watching his own gang steal his only shelter. The shame and despair are unbearable. Then he becomes the gambling father, crushed by guilt as he feels the searing pain of a knife taking his kidney, his family's screams now his own. He becomes one of the villagers, a parent torn apart by hunger and grief, forced to hand over his own child to a monster who looks just like his former self. He lives every tear, every scream, every moment of agony he ever inflicted. The suffering is absolute. It breaks him, shatters his soul, and rebuilds it with something he never knew he had: empathy. He is tormented by the ghosts of his own actions, forced to walk in the shoes of those he crushed. Then he wakes up. He's in his own luxurious bed, in his mansion, drenched in sweat, gasping for air. The memories, the pain, the fear, the grief are not just dreams. They feel terrifyingly real. He stumbles to the mirror, and for the first time in his life, the reflection staring back at him is not one of a predator, but of a man consumed by fear and remorse. This nightmare was a gift, a brutal, terrifying, and necessary awakening. He knows what he has to do. He summons all 1,000 of his gang members to an abandoned warehouse. The men are confused, expecting new orders for a new crime. But Ramon steps onto a platform and makes an announcement that sends shockwaves through the crowd. "We're done with crime," he shouts, his voice raw with emotion. "We stop the drugs. We stop the kidnapping. We stop the trafficking. We clean up everything. I am not asking. This is an order." Ramon's redemption is as swift and decisive as his reign of terror once was. He finds the homeless man and doesn't just return his car, he gives him a new start. He buys a new house for the family he destroyed, pays for the father's surgery, and ensures their future is secure. He tracks down every kidnapped child and personally returns them to their weeping parents in the village, bringing resources and aid instead of weapons. He dismantles his entire criminal empire brick by brick and uses his millions to fund charities, orphanages, and hospitals. He pours his energy into building a new community center, a place of hope where he once spread only fear. But one day, standing amidst the laughter of children and the smiles of grateful families, Ramon Serrano smiles. It's a genuine smile, the first one of his life, born not from power, but from peace. As the sun sets over the city, he stands alone, looking at the skyline. He whispers to the sky, to the light he once saw, "Thank you for the second chance." It's a story that proves it's never too late to change, and that sometimes the only way to find your soul is to live through the pain you caused. What did you think of Ramon's incredible journey? Do you believe someone can truly change that much? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story of redemption, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into unforgettable characters and their incredible tales. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.